This video has been classified as M. It is recommended for people aged 15 years and over.
Good game!
So why take Black Ops 2 into a slightly future presence, and what does this open up for the gameplay for you guys?
Well, I think that's it. It does. It opens up a lot of great new gameplay. It's not only about the technology and the gadgets and the weapons that you can play with, but suddenly those are also new enemy types or AI that you can play against. In the case of our Strike Force levels, if you want to actually take that over and actually fly that drone or drive that drone or play with all that technology, you can do that.
Ever fly one of these things, Section?
No.
Well, you're gonna fly one now, buddy. The flight computer should handle most of the work. I'll take the
everything that we do, we have these like epic debates internally about like, you know, is this real? Is this possible? Could this possibly happen? And I think, you know, it was difficult to do because we'd always, as you know, we'd always had these settings in the past, and we could always rely on history. And with Black Ops, we took our creative license inside of that time frame to keep it exciting and make it exciting for you guys to play with all that stuff, right? Whether it was our explosive tip crossbows, or our Dragon's Breath shotguns, or, you know, TV guided missiles. What that meant was it was going to be, you know, some great stuff for you guys to have fun with. And so with this new setting, we can do, you know, exponentially more of that, and we have.
Come on, Seth! The gun's got a zero! The Stinger's our only chance!
We love telling a great story. We love doing character development. We enjoyed doing that for Black Ops, and, you know, building off of that, we wanted to add choice elements. I mean, we're an interactive medium, and we wanted to be able to bring that to our storytelling, not just have a linear story. Make that story more your story.
LAPD's trying to defend, but they're heavily outgunned.
I think Call of Duty gamers who enjoy the campaign have had a ton of great experiences, right? But I also, you know, we wanted to, you know, creatively, having made a lot of these, shake up the formula ourselves. We wanted to challenge ourselves, take some risks ourselves in terms of coming up with branching storylines. We're going to open up some of the gameplay, particularly with these Strike Force levels, where you're going to have these sandbox gameplay elements and things like that. We wanted to retain that sort of that cinematic and epic nature that you have, that I think Call of Duty delivers on, that people expect when they get their campaign. And you're going to get that. But you're also going to get some non-linearity in the campaign structure.
Down! The bullet went through clean, you're going to be fine!
Key characters could live or die, or, you know, and those are pretty, you know, as you get an attachment to them in your story and things like that. You got to imagine these black operations, they're pretty dangerous, they're deniable, they're behind enemy lines. So you can kind of think of, you know, what are the sort of things that, a fiction that we can put you in. So there's those sorts of things. There's choices that affect other narrative arcs of other characters. With the Strike Force levels, how you play those games affects the branching storyline associated with the geopolitical arc of the game in the year 2025.
This is what Menendez planned all along. Taking out the G20 leaders will cripple capitalist governments across the world.
You have to create what you believe is the right thing for your game. You have to create what also you're passionate about. At the same time, when you're making a game for this many people, you know, you want to pay attention. You do want to listen. And what I find has been great about Black Ops, the things that we've changed and that we've wanted to do, I find that I find, you know, out there in the community, people are interested. People are interested in us shaking up the formula on the campaign. I think people like what we introduced in multiplayer for Black Ops and shaking that up. And so people, you know, zombies, our co-op only exists because of the community. I mean, that's a great example of where the community's had a tremendous amount of influence. It's an unlock. But it's now a legitimate part of our business because you guys want to play it.
Here they come! Dead ahead! Engage! Left side! Left side! Good shot!
It's Call of Duty, and everyone's got an opinion on it, and you put on your armor and you have at it. Players are people who haven't maybe played the campaign in a little while and are looking for something a little different with their Call of Duty. They're going to get that with Black Ops 2, and it's a great challenge for us. We prototyped on it, we iterated on it, give the team a lot of credit for going after it.
Understood. We'll make it work.
I consider myself very fortunate to even be in the position.
Go! Now! Get the hell